Hello, Senior Stoner fan. It's the real Senior Stoner back at you for another in our series of product reviews, unboxings, and first impressions. This is by Endgame Labs. It's the Cat. This is a revised version of the Cat. The Cat is a true convection vaporizer. That's right. It uses ruby beads as the heater, which is a pretty cool concept. And it's totally customizable if you want to get into it and adjust the placement of the rubies, how many there are, so you can determine the amount of heat that you want. What comes with the Cat? Let's go over. Take it out of the box first and go over all the different components that come with it. A lot going on in this unit. And I will say, this unit is not for inexperienced people. You need to have quite a bit of experience to use it. It is, once again, by Endgame Labs, the CAT, the Cat. I just have to pick up one thing that dropped, and we're going to get started here. Hold on. So what comes with the unit, first of all, is the unit. Then you get a glass tube, a stainless steel tube, extra screens, cleaning brush, charging cable. The batteries are already in it, a heating coil, and thermal insulation. Let's take a look at the instruction manual and how to use the unit. First, let's talk about the configuration of the unit. The unit's designed to give quick heat up, 10 to 30 seconds. It's got a 21700 battery inside. These two wooden pieces are magnetic, and they come off. There are 3 magnets holding it into place where you expose your battery on that side and your convection heating element with rubies twisting around. Your oven is in there. So how we do this, I don't think we need to turn it on first. This is a dry herb vaporizer, by the way. So when the air hits the rubies and heats it, the air will start to flow. You'll inhale, and that heat energy rises, forming convection and turbulence. The speed at which we inhale, whether it's a sip or a heavy draw, is going to affect whether the air is fully heated. So if it's too fast, the air won't be heated. So what you want to do is draw relatively slowly on this product. A lot of very, very good information in here showing what you need to do for the unit. Load the herbs into the stem. So you're going to load the herbs into the stem, right in. Is there a screen, though? I want to make sure there's a screen inside. Yes, there is. So what you do is you load them into here. Herbs in. Then you take away the wooden casing and you start the device. Let's pull the battery piece. This is covering our information. There are 2 pieces here, 2 pieces to press. One is the power button. One is going to tell you what your temperatures are and things like that. So let's click the power button. Remember, I said it's relatively complicated. Press the power button 5 times. I wonder if it's not charged. Aha. Power button's on the side. Okay. So, then you press it 2 times to switch between Fahrenheit. Now it's on for Fahrenheit. Press it 3 times to go automatic or manual. Keep pressing the power button to use it if it's manual. In automatic, press the power button to turn on the heater gently. Press it again and it'll turn off. You can go plus and minus for temperature. Right now I'm at 462 degrees, which should be the right temperature. So I think what we're going to do is give her a whirl. Let's give it a whirl. Let's put some flour in. And see what happens. Concept, very interesting, this unit. Concept, very interesting. You peel away the wood and everything's there. So I'm going to go for sesh. It started. So let's put our magnetic cover back on and wait for the warm-up. The warm-up is happening right now. The heat is circulating around those areas. It's at 462 degrees. I'm tasting it getting started. Remember, it takes 10 to 30 seconds for it to warm up. And it is hot. Says it's there. Says it's there, so we got to give it some time. I can taste it. I can taste the flour. It's at temperature. It's got a haptic feedback. Should be working. I can also hold the power button down. Manual mode. Press the button, manual mode 3 times. Now I'm holding it in manual mode, where I'm going to hold it down. Here we go. It's working. So once you get used to this thing, some very strong and pleasant vapor. It's about $185. It's the cat from Endgame Labs. It's very customizable. Be careful because it is hot. Concept-wise, I'm very impressed. You have the ability to really dig into the unit. You know, I haven't ever seen a unit where you can open it up like this. The instructions say it does get hot. The instructions also say that after a long use, you may need to recalibrate the device. Very, very thick vapor. I'm quite impressed, not with its ease of use, but with its production of vapor. I mean, come on. You know what it's all about, everybody. It's all about production. It's all about getting these things to do what we want them to do. Get our medicine into our bodies in a good way. This is by Endgame Labs. The Cat. It's a very interesting device, I have to say. On manual, you just hold it down. It gets to my 460-ish degrees, holding it down, giving it 10 to 30 seconds. I mean, look at that. That's bong level vapor. Very impressed with the performance. I don't like, pardon me, how complicated the Cat is, but you can really take it all day long. It's a very, very strong 21700 battery that's replaceable. Remember that. So you can take another battery on the road with you if you're out of the house, let's say. I mean, this is smoke, almost, not vapor. That's how strong the hit is. This is just demo weed. I might have to take this later on and put in some really good flower. It's performing like vaporizers that are much more expensive. I have vaporizers that are much more expensive than this in the house. That don't produce near this much vapor. Seniors, surprising, not hot. There are hot points around it, but you have two wooden panels to hold it with that make this really a convenient, nice looking unit, I have to say. Endgame Labs, you've done a really nice job. USB-C, chargeable. Charge it up so you have a full battery. Decide if you want to go in on manual or session. There's a display counter in there. On the bottom, you see those lights, which tells you your temperature, the duration, and your battery life. Most vaporizers do not produce this level of vapor. I have to compliment Endgame Labs on their redo of the Cat. Runs about 185 bucks US. It's available on a variety of different websites. Go check it out. The senior stoner really likes it. I had a hard time figuring it out. That part I don't like. It's relatively complex, but if you're into things like that, if you're enjoying putting things together, figuring them out, and using a flower vaporizer, this could be the one for you. It's mechanically fun to use. Does that make any sense? It's mechanically fun to use. So if you do enjoy that fun, the Endgame Labs Cat is for you. This has been the Real Senior Stoner. You know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, send a like, and I reply to all comments. Have a great one, and thanks for being here. Cheers. Have a great day, everybody.